Hey girlies, welcome to the vlog. This is like a pre-intro, okay? So this vlog originally was filmed the other day, and this isn't the makeup look, with that being said, that I'm doing. The vlog isn't really like about a makeup look. It's like hardly a get ready with me. It's like it's like a chatty get ready with me. It's really just like a chat. I'm telling you guys about like my love story with my hubby Mike and how we met. And actually, no, I don't talk about how we met, but I talk about like, you'll see. It's about my love story anyways. And originally I started filming this video because I was like, well, I'm going to get my ring today. My like new ring, which is this guy right here. This girl, this is my baby. So originally I was going to pick up my ring. I went to go pick it up and they didn't have it in my size, or like they made it in the wrong size. So luckily it was ready sooner than I thought. So I'm going today to actually go pick it up. You'll see snippets like at the end of that. But yeah, I just feel like I didn't have like a good intro that explained that, because I filmed the intro like in the beginning, not at the end. So I just want to come on and clarify. This is a little like chat to get ready with me. I'm going to pick up my ring. There'll be clips of that at the end, and it was filmed on 2 days. Let's get into the vlog, and thank you so much for watching. Hi girlies, welcome to the vlog. Embarrassing. Today I'm going to get my new wedding ring, engagement ring, wedding ring, I don't know what you want to call it. I'm married. I'll get into that whole story. We'll do like a chatty get ready with me, but just for the introduction, that's what we're going to do today. It is technically an engagement ring, but I'm already married. Surprise! Most people actually don't know that. Like I feel like my close friends and family know that, but not everyone. Mike and I went and got a ring a few weeks ago. Wait, I need to like talk and get ready. So first of all, I already showered, washed my face, and then I use this Dermalogica toner, this Face Reality Balance Hydrating Gel. My face needs some hydration today. And then I use this I Spy Eye Brightening Cream from Bondi Sands. It was like pretty much done, so maybe this is a waste of your time, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna use this Dermalogica Active Pro Moist. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. So Mike and I are already married, and we didn't have a wedding or anything like that, which is why we never got rings. Like we literally didn't even make it a special thing. Like we went into the town hall one day before work and just like did it. So he's from out of the country. He's from the UK, and well, he's from Guernsey. I don't know, is that technically the UK? Whatever, he came from London. He's been living in London for like 10 years, or had been living in London. We had a long distance relationship from Spain, because I lived in Spain for a few years. I was living in Madrid. We did Madrid, I'm gonna use this SPF, this Dermalogica SPF 30. So I was living in Madrid and he was living in London. We did long distance from there for like a year and a couple months. And COVID happened. I pretty much like, I had already kind of planned to move back, but this time like my hand was forced. So moved back, and we had like already planned on getting married, like even like, oh my god, I'm so bad at telling stories. So we had planned to get married somewhere random, like Denmark or something, because the visas were easier to do it. Like you didn't need to like apply for all this crazy stuff. So we were gonna get married there originally, or somewhere that was like easy to get married like that. And we didn't, because COVID happened. We couldn't even travel. Like we knew that we wanted to be together, and we knew that we had to get married because that's how that works with country borders. But yeah, so we knew we had to get married. So what ended up happening was he came to the US and we got married here. Long story short, we didn't make it a big thing, which a part of me like kind of regrets not making a big thing. Like I didn't even wear white to town hall or anything. But yeah, let's continue this in the other room, because I'm just like thinking about how I have to get ready. So using these two Juvia's concealers, I'm gonna start to do my makeup. No, actually I'm gonna start with this. This is that like L'Oreal True Match, the Tinted Serum. It really is a serum, just so you know. It's definitely not like, I wouldn't call it a foundation, but it's super glowy. But yeah, I don't know. I thought I was buying a foundation, but it literally says right on it that it's a serum. So Mike and I were already planning on doing the damn thing, right? Like we already knew that in order to be together, we had to get married, and we were okay with that. But it was definitely like a premature marriage, so we didn't make a big thing of it because I think both of us like were a bit nervous. Like we had only been together a year and a few months at that point that we had decided, not even when we decided we were gonna get married, it was literally like when we met. Pretty much we met and we started like, we consider that like our couple's day, like the day we started dating, because it was just like an instant connection. Like we knew right away. So we had already planned on getting married, so we just had to figure out how we're gonna do it, and COVID threw like such a curveball at us. So in the end, he ended up moving here because of like there was literally nothing we could do. I feel like I shouldn't divulge too much information because we may or may not have done it the legal way, whatever. Love has no boundaries, okay? He moved here. I'm just putting a bit in these areas that I want like a bit more coverage. He moved here. We were together for a couple of months here before we went and got married, and then one day we were just like, oh, let's go get married. Let's do this, because he wasn't able to work or anything. Like we had to wait quite a while. Everything was kind of slow because of COVID too, with like paperwork and stuff. So he had to wait like a pretty long time before he was able to even work. I want to say it was like a year. He went a fucking year without working. So that was really hard, but he got through it, we got through it. So we just got married one day before work, and it wasn't romantic at all, which I kind of regret, because looking back, I'm like, I do love him. I want to start a fan. I mean, I loved him at that time, but you know, I don't know. It's weird. Like I never really had any, I'm looking at the mirror by the way. I never really had any huge interest in like having a wedding or anything, but which surprises a lot of people. I really just never have. I don't know, maybe it's because my parents were divorced. So we didn't plan on doing anything big for it, but after a while like it got really frustrating. And this isn't the only reason. Like I obviously wanted a ring too because I love jewelry. Oh, do you guys want to see it? Where is she? This is my beautiful girl. So I got her, I'll get into the story of this ring. I got her in white gold, but that wasn't by choice. What was I saying? I don't know, this is hard to do. We didn't want to make it like a huge thing since it was such like a premature marriage. I got sick of telling people like, oh yeah, my husband. Like we just, I don't know, we kind of, the same thing happened when we started dating. We just kind of started saying like, oh yeah, my boyfriend, my girlfriend. And then with like getting married, we were like, what do we say? Like, do we still say boyfriend and girlfriend? Because like we didn't have a wedding. It's really confusing. We don't have rings. I don't want to like have to repeat this story a million times. So we just kind of like fell into saying husband, wife, which was so weird too. Like, wait, you guys are married? And we're like, I guess so. But okay, I'm gonna go in this with this Secrets of Pharaoh eyebrow pencil. This is from TJ Maxx and I love it. This is a natural brown. It's so good. It was like $3.99, I want to say, and it's incredible. So I just kind of got sick of people always being like, where's your ring? Where's your ring? And like, obviously I just wanted a ring. Like, I don't know. Girlies like jewelry. And I don't know. Like, we didn't have a wedding, but I don't want to say I feel like I missed out on that stuff because I really don't mind. Like, we can still have a wedding. There's nothing stopping us. I just wanted a freaking ring. I don't know what else to say. I just wanted a ring, okay? So we had like talked about getting me a ring, and we were gonna take a trip to New York just to make it like a whole big cute thing, but didn't end up doing that because the weekend we were supposed to go was supposed to pour the whole time. And I decided that like I didn't really want to go on a whole trip just look for a ring, because I would have felt a lot of like pressure to do it and to just get something just because like the trip was dedicated to it. So in the end we were like, I just kind of said like, I don't think that's the way I want to get my ring. It seems too stressful. So then I started looking online on like Instagram and stuff and saw some that were okay. I thought maybe I wouldn't get a diamond, like I wouldn't get like a traditional ring. But then I kind of stopped looking. Like I was just like, whatever, I don't really mind. We do have plans to move. Again, I'm not going to divulge that much information because things change and I don't expect it to change whatsoever. There's people I don't want to know. Pretty much my work. I hope no one from work sees this. We do have intentions to move, so I was like, you know what, why don't when we move, that's just like a thing that we find one day. Like, I don't want to put too much pressure on it because it takes the fun away from it. Like trying to find your perfect forever ring. And we had talked about too, like, oh, maybe I should just get something like, kind of like a placeholder, if you will, until I found my perfect ring. And I didn't like that idea either. So yeah, we just didn't like the pressure of it. Well, I don't know, maybe that was just me. I didn't like the pressure of it. I don't think he really cared. Like one day we were just waiting for my mom out of town to go meet up with her, my stepdad, and my Nana for dinner. And I was like, you know what, while we wait for them, let's just go into the mall. Like, this random tiny mall that sucks in all ways. No, it doesn't suck. I got my ring there. I left that place. No, but it's just like not a great mall. Whatever. I think that's all I'm going to do for my brows. That looks good, right? I have work after too, so I need to keep this like sensible looking. So we were waiting for my mom and them to come meet us at the mall. And we were like, let's just go in. We'll just pop in. First store we saw was like a ring store. Or like a jewelry store. And I was like, let's go in here. Like, and Mike was like not against it at all because we already had talked about looking for rings. And I was like, we can just double check on what my ring size is. I think I'm gonna do my eyes. I'm gonna do something super simple. I'm gonna take this Primark palette. So we went in and I was looking and I didn't see any rings that I really liked. Explained our story to this guy because we were looking at like different rings. Like he was like, okay, wait, are you getting an engagement ring? Because I was like, oh, I think I like diamonds. We talked about getting like moissanite too, which is, it's like lab made diamond, but it looks the exact same and it's a bit more like sustainable. Not a bit, it's like more sustainable and like, I don't know, sustainable is the word I'm looking for. It's like cruelty free, you know, because blood diamonds, that kind of thing. So he keeps showing me these rings. I'm like, ugly, ugly, ugly. Get that out of my face, ugly. I didn't like anything. And like, I knew I wanted something like a little big, like a little juicy, even if it was like real diamond or not. Or like, not real diamond, that sounds weird. Moissanite or regular diamond. So I knew I wanted something a little bit bigger. Everything they had was kind of small, but it was fine. Like I wasn't like heartbroken over it at all because we hadn't even planned on getting a ring that day. So I was like, oh, I think I want something, maybe oval would look good on me because I have like long skinny fingers. I feel like that would suit my finger shape and like my hand. Am I like so boring telling this story right now? I'm like trying to focus on two things. I'm not very good at multitasking, I don't think, is what I'm understanding. Next, I'm gonna use this L'Oreal Telescopic mascara because I'm an it girl. I got that viral stuff. I do really like this. My only gripe with it is that I feel like it's kind of hard to take off, which is fine. Use makeup remover, right? Sure, but I feel like it still leaves like, not a stain, that sounds so dramatic, but it still leaves like darkness around my eyes. Like, onto my story, I was like, oh, I think I want something oval shaped, and the guy was like, oh, we have this one ring, let me go grab it for you. Someone ordered it and they like never came to pick it up. You guys, I'm a size 4.5 ring. You do not find a 4.5 ring. Like, no one carries 4.5. Ow! That hurt. Look, this is just like showing you what I was just explaining about getting it off. Okay, wait, I feel like I need to finish this lash so that it doesn't get too chunky. But yeah, nobody carries a 4.5 ring because it's so small. Like, it's very uncommon. Usually you just have to get your ring like size. He brought out this ring and I was like, whoa, like that is beautiful. Like, I was gagging. I loved it. And I was like, that's the ring. That's the ring. And I put it on and I was like, wait, are you joking? Is this seriously my size? I still wear a little ring size on it, but that's just because my knuckle is big, so it like spins when it's on my finger, and I can't stand that. It drives me insane because it's like top heavy, it'll spin around. And point is, the ring that I was actually like obsessed with and in love with, it wasn't even like, oh, it was the only ring that I saw that I liked, so I got it. No, like when he brought it out, I was like, yep, that's the one. And Mike was like, do you want to think about it? And I was like, no. And he was like, when you said you didn't want to think about it, I knew that that was the one for you. And I was like, yep, exactly. So we bought it and took it home that day. The only thing was that I didn't love that it was white gold. I'm more of a yellow gold gal, which white gold is pretty, to each their own, but it just wasn't my vibe as much. But I also was like, I can get a band at some point that's gold, and I tried on some gold bands, just like get an idea of if I would really like it. But the more I wore it, like I say the more I wore it, like it was like a couple days, and I was like, you know what, I feel like I would really be much happier with yellow gold. So we called the jeweler, and like when I took it home, he was like, oh, are you still gonna want it if we can't order it in yellow gold? Because I had asked him there, and I was like, you know what, it's so beautiful, I haven't seen anything like it. Yes, I still want it, I would just really, really like it in yellow gold. And I knew that they just didn't really want to make it for me because, I mean, it was a custom made ring. Like, he had told me somebody ordered it and they just never picked it up, but it was like custom made. I was like, okay, well, if they can make it in white gold, they could definitely make it in yellow gold. So I was like, oh my God, again? Seriously? Continuing. So I had an inkling that they could definitely make it in yellow gold. Finally, they got back to us and he was like, yeah, we can do it. It's gonna take like 60 days. Like, you can actually just keep that ring until you come in, and then we'll show you the gold one. If you don't like it, then you just leave with your white gold one. So yeah, today, that was such a fucking long-winded story. I hope I didn't bore you guys. Yeah, today I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna see if they have it in the color that I want, or I'm gonna see if I like the yellow gold, and if I do, that's what I will be coming home with. And I do wear kind of a lot of like silver and gold, but I feel like the majority of my real stuff is gold, like yellow gold. Using this Makeup Revolution cream contour, which I've been loving. I've been using this so much lately. So that's what we're going to do today. It's not going to be like a big thing at all, because I mean, like I just said in my story, we never had like a big proposal. We never did a wedding or like anything like that. So it's really not that big of a deal, but I don't know. I kind of want to like remember these moments, and like, we don't have anything memorable. I'm actually impressed with how quickly I'm doing this makeup. Or do I just think I'm doing it quickly and really it's just because I've been chatting the whole time? But yeah, should I tell you guys how Mike and I met? Or is that like a whole different... But at the same time, like, does anybody actually care? I don't know. My family really wants us to have a wedding. Like, they really, really want us to. But my dad's from Lebanon and my mom is from the US. And but my sister had a destination wedding last year in Costa Rica, and I just feel like there was like not really any reason for her to have a destination wedding, but they, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like, oh, her husband's family is from there. Like, they just did it to do it. But I also had like 2 other destination weddings that year, and I was just like, it's just too much. But I would feel so bad having my wedding here and not in Lebanon, because my family here can travel to Lebanon and like my friends can travel to Lebanon, whereas my family in Lebanon cannot come here. Like, it's just really difficult with like visas and stuff. So I would just feel bad like not having my wedding in Lebanon. And like, how is that fair to Mike? I think Mike would be okay with it though, actually, because my dad would be paying for it. Like, we were like, well, if dad's gonna pay for it. I don't know. I don't think either of us really want the stress of a wedding. Like, it just seems like a lot, and I'm not a planner, and he is very, I don't want to say he's a planner, because we don't plan like trips and stuff like that, but Mike is really good about like, I guess he's on top of his shit, and I'm not, pretty much is what I'm saying. I'm using this Revolution blush. It's so pretty. Oh my God, wait till you see this. It's just like so glowy too. Absolutely gorgeous. But oh, I've been loving it so much. It's so glowy. Deep. But yeah, planning a wedding just seems really, really hard. And then the thought of doing it in another country, like, I just feel like I'd be really dependent on other people to help me. I'm a bit of a control freak. Like, I know that I would want to be in control of everything, and Mike would have so many questions for me, and it would actually send me, and we'd divorce before we even got married. So no, obviously we're already married, but I need to do my hair still, and I need to put lips on. So I wasn't going to do this because I don't really need any more glow. I don't think I'm going to wear any powder today because my skin has been bad. So that's the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glow. This is the LA Colors Neon Gel Liner in Flash White. I'm going to try my best to put all these products down below. Moment of silence for that, because I just love finishing off my nose contour with that. I'm just gonna grab the closest thing to me, I guess. This is the LA Colors Perfect Precision Lip Liner. I love these lip liners. It glides on so easy, but it's nice and dry. If that makes sense, like, it glides on well, but it's nice and dry, so it doesn't smudge, and it just wears really well throughout the day. I'm just gonna fill in my lips with this. All right, I'm gonna use this Revolution Candy Haze Setting Spray. And this is like such a quick and easy look. I hope you guys aren't bored with it. Hope you guys like my little story, so this boring makeup isn't a reason to not watch. No, it's not boring. It's just like cute. It's simple. Everything doesn't have to be extra. Should I put some powder in between my brows so that these blemishes look a little less visible? Yes, I think I will. So my Ride or Die, this is Maybelline Fit Me Pressed Powder. If you don't have this, honestly, you need it. I think I need to put just a little under my eyes. Right here. Yeah, I was a little scared to do this because my skin is quite dry today. It's been like actually flaking, but this is okay. All right, the makeup's done. My battery's flashing at me, so sorry for the change in quality. I feel like the quality on my phone is really good though. I'm on my phone now. Yeah, I changed my hair. I just did this like messy bun, and I'm just gonna show you my outfit. Of course, I'm wearing like all silver as I go change to get a gold ring. This is what I'm going for, a big like spring vibe. Okay, first of all, I have my little green bag. And I changed my shoes, these white sneakers. These shoes are just a bit crusty. Don't look. So we're gonna head out now. So yeah, when you see me next, I'll be a new girl with a new ring. I don't know, should I take you guys with me? Let's go.
Was it the stock size that you needed him?
Okay, so bad news. I still have my white gold ring on. We got there and the ring was not ready in my size. I guess he ordered it too big, but so they're gonna send it out and they're gonna size it. Huh?
You like the gold?
I love the gold. Yeah, I really like it. Do I post this? Do I wait till I actually have it? I actually just was about to start the vlog and Mike just drove over a freaking sidewalk. But anyways, we're at the mall now. We're at the mall and we're gonna go in and get my new ring, and it better be the right motherfucking size. Round 2. Fight. And fight is what I'll do if it's not in the right size. I just thought of how close up that is if someone's watching on a computer. I wish I had my nails done for this, but I'm going on vacation next week, so I was like, nah, I'll wait. I mean, on Thursday. Anyway, last shot of this little baby. Well, hopefully the last shot. Let's see.
There you go. You want to put them side by side? You can. I think that yellow one looked like it was a little bigger.
That's my little before. Yeah, I think because it's shinier, it looks bigger.
Well,
this one was clean last time, but... And this is
This
the
one
new
looks a little. Beautiful.
Stunning. It's stunning. All right, so I just wanted to show you the ring a little more. It was like loud in the store, so I didn't want to talk too much, but this is my absolutely gorgeous ring. She's so stunning, and like even the detail along here on the ridges and here and even underneath has diamonds. Like, how stunning is that? I absolutely love her. For those of you who are curious, this is a Marquise cut, so if this is something you're interested in, that's how you can look it up. All right, you guys, that's it for the vlog. Thank you so much for listening to me chat, coming along for my chaotic vlogs, always. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe so you can see more like it. Follow me on social so you know when I post stuff like this. Leave me a comment if you want to say hey. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much if you made it to the end. I love you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.